So we are going to solve this question, which says that find the number of ways in which we can get a score of 11 by throwing a dice thrice. Okay. So how can we, the first I'm going to tell the very basic approach which we can follow to do this question is that we are going to see all the 216 cases uh, which are required. So we'll see that all the three dice show 1 1 1, then 1 1 1 2 outcomes, and 1 1 3. Similarly, we okay when how then we check that when we are getting a sum of 11. So basically, when we are getting, so we'll check like that in the whole table, and we see okay, and this is going to be a very lengthy method. See, we are getting an 11 here. Okay, so this is not going to be a very good method. So let us find a better way to solve this question. So let us start. So what does the question say? So how we are going to build our thought process? The question says that we are going to roll a die thrice. So we are going to get three outcomes, 1, 2, and 3. Now what we need to do basically is just to get a sum of 11. And we need to count how many times we are going to get this thing. Okay, so one way I told you is that we just see make a table of 216 elements, 6 into 6 into 6, and then we check when we are getting a sum of 11. This is going to be a very bad way. Another way we can do this by that we can reduce this three dice problem to a two dice one. Okay, so how we can do that? We simply fix the number. We know that in dice, the outcome can change from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we just fix one outcome. Like, for example, I'm fixing it to 6, and then we calculate the possibilities for other two dice. Okay, then I'll see 11 minus 6, that is 5. So I need to get a sum of 5 from these two dice. So now my question is reduced from 3 dice to two dice. Okay, and for two dice, we are having, and we still don't need to check like that by checking, okay, where we are getting 5, okay, we are getting here and we are getting here. So this is again going to be a very lengthy method, even to check for 36 possibility. So we are having one short trick in order to solve this question in a fast way. So short trick. Okay, so the trick says that firstly we'll write all the sum possibilities, like in how many ways if we roll two dice we can get different kind of sum. So it will always start from 2. You can see, because 1 plus 1 is going to 2, and it is going to end at 12, and between 2 and 12 we are going to get obtain all the numbers, so as a sum. So we'll just write 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 here, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we don't have to write this thing randomly. Firstly, we can see this is making a U kind of shape. And the second thing we need to keep in mind that 2 and 12 must be adjacent, 3 and 11, similarly 4 and 10, 5 and 9, and 6 and 8. So what is going to be our short trick is that firstly we are going to consider these elements, and we are going to write subtract 1 from these elements. So it's like we are going to write it here, 1, 3 minus 1 is 2, 4 minus 1 is 3, 4, 5, and 7 minus 1 is 6. So don't forget 7. Okay, so what the trick says that the number of times we are going to get a sum of 2 or 12 is going to be 1. So we can verify it from the table that we are obtaining a sum only one time only. Or we can check for the number of times we are going to obtain a sum of 4 or 10 is going to be 3. So we can check it here. So we are getting 4 here and here. Okay. And here. Okay, you can see. Only 3 times we are getting. Okay, so this is the short trick. So we just have to write the numbers like this with symmetry, and then we need to subtract 1 from left side elements, and that is going to be the number of times the occurrence of the sum. So if we fix the value of first dice to be 6, then we need to get a, then our question reduces to obtain a sum of 5. So we refer to the thing we made. So how many times 5 is coming? That is 4. So we'll just make an arrow and we'll say, okay, 4. Going to scroll down. Okay, so then we'll fix the value to be 5. Okay, then we'll see 11 minus 5 is going to be 6. So we need to get a sum of 6, and we are getting it 5 times. Then we are going to see for 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So 11 minus 4 is going to be 7, which is 6. 11 minus 3 is 8, which is 5. 11 minus 2 is 9, which is 4. Again. And 10. So where, okay, 10 is coming 3 times. So we are going to, then we are going to sum it up. 9, 15, 20, and 27. So what is our answer? 27. That was the question.